shoe review on the New Balance Fresh Foam More V2 after 1000 Ks, and I'll put the specs on the, I haven't got them with me right now, but I'll put the specs up there on the screen, what they are, the drop, 4mm drop, but I'll put it up on the screen there. And after 1000 Ks, my opinion on them from since when, because I did a review on 100 Ks and then on 300 Ks, but I just have to say outright that they're a lot better than what I thought they would be. The New Balance, if I had to put them on a scale, or like a 1 to 10 scale, comparing them to the only shoes I can really compare them to would be a Hoka Stetson RTR, which I've been wearing 2 pairs of these, and they've been good also. They've done over nearly 2000 Ks on those ones, but yeah, I just wanted to put on here that I don't know what you people do around the trails, but they've lasted up amazingly well. And I was going to say, if I was going to compare the two on a 1 to 10 scale, I would put the New Balance. I would never have thought in the beginning that I would rate these higher than Hoka, but because New Balance is not that, it's fairly new to trail shoes, and the Fresh Foam have been amazing. Just that they can do the distance, and after 1000 Ks they haven't lost any of the spring and the pop and the bounciness. And my reasons for picking these shoes would be different, might be different from the next trail runner type person. But one reason at the top for me is saving the pennies, and that's because these shoes to me has actually done what the Hoka Speedgoat 5 can do, and also the Hoka Stetson shoes for long distance running, long runs, and also. So yep, that's good, and we'll just cut there. Stop there for a second. Yep, so if I had to rate them, I was going to rate these at about 9 out of 10, because of you only have to buy one pair that would easily do any amount of long runs that you can do, 30k long runs plus, and also you can do tempo days or over the trails. That's what I mean, over buffed out trails. I don't really know too much about the hard out technical trails, because where I run it's like just zigzagging back tracks and dirt roads, fire breaks type of things. But I was going to rate these about 9 out of 10, and Hoka Stetson RTR at about 7 or... But after what happened last week, I realized that the Hoka is very good, very well up there. So I rate these also 8.5, maybe 8.5. But I still think these are 9 out of 10. They've just been amazing, because you can buy one pair of shoes that can basically do what Speedgoat 5 can do and RTR Stetson could do. So you're getting basically two pairs of shoes in one here. And another thing was, what I wanted to say was, what I've been doing to just get sort of more mileage out of the shoes is, in New Zealand here it's been one of the rainiest winters ever on record. Down in Nelson there have been 200 homes evacuated because just floods come up. They get about 2 months worth of floods in 1 week. And down Westport and South Island, and we've had a lot of rain here. And what I do with these shoes is just to say, when they were new, like I run over the trails, and if I get a really muddy, rainy, full-on day, like it has been here a lot of the days in this last month or so, I go back to wearing the RTR Stetson Hoka, because I want to wear an old pair of shoes, because I don't think any shoes are going to handle some of the rain we've been having. Just went up there in the weekend and it was just flooding, absolute flood, 3 hours on my long run, and the whole bush turned into a river, practically a river, no exaggerating there. It got all a bit frightening there, because it was so raining, the whole track I was on turning into a river. So I had to run, instead of coming back up my usual bush track, luckily there's another way back around the roadway, Gladstone Road, and that was good. But what I've been doing is, just to get more mileage out of these, like from new, I would wear these on good days and, you know, drizzling days, but when it's absolutely been flooding, I'd go back to my old pair of shoes and wear the Stanson, so you get more out of these. But after the run in the weekend, after 3 hours in the absolute pouring rain, these were full with water the whole run. But pretty amazing. I got a different opinion on Hoka shoes too, because when I got back from the run, felt good, feet feel good, and I just realised how good Hoka shoes are. Just you know, what an amazing company. But for what these can do also, and how they feel comfortable on your feet after 1,000 Ks, they still do, you know, no exaggeration, they still feel as good on your feet after 1,000 Ks, and I think I will get another 1,000 Ks on there. We'll just see how we go. There's no holes, the tread's still good, the fresh foam's still good, and I've taken an absolute hammering. These have been no problem at all. This version, very good in the weather. Look at them, they're just nothing wrong, just a bit muddy. I haven't bothered to clean them because the feet are comfortable in them, so good one, YouTubers. And see you in the next video. That's just my shoe review and my thoughts on the Fresh Foam V2 New Balance after 1,000 Ks. Over and out.